So I'm out and about, and I just thought I'd do a quick reaction because one of my lovely subscribers asked me to talk about it. Um, One of my subscribers told me that Live Life Strikes Again. As you guys may remember, and I might be adjusting my voice, as you guys may remember, several months ago, Olivia striked my channel, but I did win the appeal. I did have to go about it. I did have to appeal a couple of times, and it finally stuck. So if you're out there and you're a content creator and Olivia strikes your channel, as long as you're within the community guidelines of creating content, you should be able to win the strike if you want to. So Olivia does not like to be compared to Patrick Starrr. Um, we can tell that she's obviously watching reactors. A lot of my fellow reactors do compare her, hey pineapples, to Patrick Starrr. She's very upset about that. Well, sis, if you're upset about that, you may need to do some things to change yourself from looking like Patrick Starrr, because you do look like Patrick Starrr, very much so. Okay. I know it's very embarrassing because, whichever, you don't want to be compared to him, but you look like him. And you're going to need to do some dieting. You're going to need to do some working out, and you're going to need to stop, um, you know, copying, I guess, his makeup. I don't know, you look just like him. Greetings. So the situation is this. I believe it's Cookie Reacts got a strike from Olivia. I don't know if it's because Cookie Reacts used a little bit of her content and compared it to Patrick Starrr. I did see it, and I know that we all do. We all compare Olivia to Patrick Starrr, and she's talked about it before and she's joked about it before, but I know it probably bothers her. So what do you guys think? Do you guys think that she is, if you strike reactors, it's not going to change your reality of what's going on? And I saw that, you put a video up and you said you were thickums or whatever. You're not thickums, Olivia. You're just fat. You're overweight. So that's what that is. What do you think, Kalina Glory? Hey, Latoy. Um, do you think that Olivia is just watching reactors, getting angry? She put up, and I think Cookie Reacts also pointed out that her bathroom wasn't too clean. And so what does Olivia do? She makes a video. Oh, and let me get caught up. You guys, you know what? At first I didn't know what parody I was going to do. But stay tuned, keep your notification bells on, because I'm coming back to you as Brandon to explain what's going on between Olivia and Brandon. So I think that is a very, it's a fitting parody for what's going on right now. Olivia's been on the phone. She's pretending she's talking to someone. She's saying, oh, someone came in her life at the right time, but she's not really giving any hints of who it is. Put some theories in the chat or in the comment section below if you catch this on the replay. If you think, put a 1 in the chat, or give if you think that Olivia may be talking to Brandon. Put a 2 in the chat if you think she's just running a narrative to keep us all watching. 1 in the chat if you think Brandon is back in her life. Put a 2 in the chat if you think this is just all for play because she wants to keep us guessing. But I'm going to let you guys know. You two in the chat, bothered. Yes, she's bothered. Okay, so I'm going to figure out how Brandon is going to react to this news. Not real Brandon, but parody KP Brandon. So I'm going to come back with that. Not right away, because it's a 3-day weekend and I got to study, but I have a test on Tuesday. But I am going to come with a parody, Lives Life Brandon reaction parody, just like I did a Zola reaction to Olivia parody. So we'll see how that goes. I would love to see if Brandon would like to do an interview. I wish that Ruby D. Red Tilly would reach out to him and do an interview to see if he is talking to her, or if he's willing to talk to her, or what's going on. What do you guys, you guys already put, a couple of you guys put in the chat, you think she's just bothered. Good, I'm just taking care of my mom. But yeah, she's bothered, and I don't know what's going on with school because I haven't been watching too much of Olivia. I've just been watching the reactors. A lot of my fellow reactors are talking about Creole Bay and everybody else, and so I thank y'all for that, for changing up your content and keeping me entertained, because Olivia is boring. And Jazz, I'm not gonna, well, Jazz, I don't know what's going on with her and her black feet, but yeah, I don't think that Brandon, after, even though it's alleged that Brandon is an alcoholic, allegedly, I don't think he would backtrack and get back with her after the thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars he spent on food that he. So I'm actually, I forget if he actually said that or if that was just my parody. I forget the real from the fake, or I don't know. He did say he spent thousands of dollars, but then I put it in the parody that it was on food. So yeah, I think that she's very bothered, and honestly, I think about ideas of what to say. And I mean, I'm not making fun of you, Olivia, but you have to be. I do not see, as I take my children to school and see them off to elementary and junior high, and I try to counsel my adult child, I really don't see how you could stand being so far away from them. I agree with a lot of my fellow reactors when we say, like, how could you be that far away from your children? And hold on. Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, I don't think so either. I think she's just trying to keep us guessing. Um, and that wig, what do you guys think about that blonde wig? What do you think? Last time Olivia went blonde, um, I think it was her hair, or maybe it was a short blonde wig. I don't know. I'm gonna say this: the blonde, I guess, looks better than the blue. I think that she is having a early 30s crisis, because some people have like a midlife crisis. She's having a 30s life crisis. I think that she's not coming to the terms that she is. Did she forget how old she is? The blue and the blonde wig are both hideous. Yeah, she so we'll see what happens. I don't know what's going on. Do you guys think she's in school, or do you think she's just going to graduate one day and be like, "Hey, this is what's going on"? Because her content definitely has changed a little bit. She's not really sharing much about school. She's not really sharing much about children. She acts like a teenager. And then I did notice that, I don't know if you guys caught this, but I did when I was going through some of her content. When she did this video about, I guess she was in her closet, and somebody noticed that her jeans were on the floor of her closet. Some jeans, like, and then I thought I saw a picture with her with the jeans on, and they weren't buttoned up. I think she quit school. Yeah. You know, and this is the thing, Olivia, it would be great content if you would just be honest with yourself. Just be honest. I mean, not with yourself. You're being honest with your audience, you know? Um, yeah, she's just looking for attention. Yeah, because she did that in her video when she was making a video on her song. She was pretending she was talking on the phone, and we heard Zolo before we knew Zolo on the phone. And so I think you guys are right. She's quit school. Well, that is a shame, Olivia. I don't understand why it feels the need to troll. I know. I'm telling you, honesty with your audience is the best policy. I told you guys, I have content that I put on private because I was ashamed of people like, talking about me or whatever. And I mean, I have content that I put on private for my sobriety, but I'm going to actually do reaction on my content of when I was going through it in my early sobriety 2 years ago. I mean, I have a lot of content, and I'm going to react to it, and I'm not be ashamed to show people like, look, this is where I was at, and this is how far I've come. And I think that, Olivia, if you would just be honest with your audience and let them know, look, this is like the only thing you're being honest about is that, like, you say that you're comfortable with the size that you are, which I do not. You're just accepting it because you don't want to do better, you know? And so I guess that's what you have to lie to yourself, because come on, like, come on. Mm-mm. Girl, get it together. Please, twerking with that white wife beater and those underwear. Oh my goodness, you were cleaning the bathroom. That you think that shit is cute. It's not cute at all. I'm a whole decade older than you. Yes, I'm comparing myself to you. I would never at 31, 32 years old let yourself go like that. That's insane. Like, do you have no respect for yourself? Get it together. Um, like Jesus. And at first when you had the blonde wig on, let's talk about the blonde wig. When she first had it on, she didn't have the edges right. It looked like it was sliding off her head, but now she has some edges out, and I guess it's a dark root blonde hair, but it's not giving, girl. It's not giving. This is what I think happened. Okay. I think that Olivia went back to school and she was surrounded by a lot of younger students. This is my theory. She was surrounded by a lot of younger students, and she probably did not test well. Something happened. And, because if Olivia was doing well, she would be bragging about it. She only talked about one of her tests. I think she said she got like an 85 or whatever. Thank you for the thumbs up. But Olivia strikes again. What do you think about Olivia striking channels? Do you think that she's just striking it because she's bothered? Put your comments in the chat or down in the comment section of why do you think Olivia continues to strike people's channels? I'll wait. I know there's 12 of you guys in here. Somebody's going to speak to me. Somebody's going to say something. Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. I'm trying to be a multitasker here, and I need to go study. I found the library and it's awesome. I'm going to go to the library and I'm going to study. And I think that's what you should do, Olivia. She's bothered. Yeah, that's why she's doing it. Thank you, Liz, for responding. She is bothered. So there you have it. If you have any comments of what you think is going on with Miss Johnson, or if you have any requests of a parody of how you would like me to respond, either as Brandon, or would you like me to respond as Olivia, or put down in the comments down below or in the chat within the next 2 minutes, because I'm going to end this live at the 15-minute mark and continue with my day. And maybe you'll see me again, but I'm really enjoying myself being able to study, do really well in school. All I know is that if I only had one child, one baby, one, I think that I would be doing well in school. It's, especially with all the help. Liv has no life. She makes YT her life. That's really sad. She needs to create a real life for herself. Then she wouldn't have time to be worried about what others are saying about her. Exactly. I agree with you. She has too much time on her hands. Both. Thank you, ladies. I really appreciate you responding. I know this is a really quick live. I'm just responding to what I'm seeing briefly. It's really hard to watch her put on her makeup, and we all know she has no place to go, nowhere to go, and she's making this content with put on makeup, and it's like, and then she's grabbing some bags, some designer knockoff bags. Yeah, that's what's going on with her. Olivia, Get back into it. Don't give up. Go back to school. I know I'm a reactor and you probably don't care about my opinion, but it's never too late. And if that's not working out for you, girl, just take some college courses. Take public speaking. Do something. Life is not going to be put on hold. You're not getting any younger, and life is just going to pass you by. Just know this, Olivia. Ninth step promises it works for everybody. If you're painstaken, Olivia, about this phase of your development, and this phase of your development is you're going into your mid 30s. You're almost mid in your mid 30s, girl. Okay. You didn't just turn 30, you're about to be in your mid 30s. And before you know it, 40 is right around the corner. Okay. I'm 41 years old. I'm going to be in the 42nd chapter of my life, and I am loving it. I love it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Okay. I'm loving it. Uh-oh. Hold on. Let me change my camera around. Oh, whatever. Hold on. Let me change my camera around. Yeah, and I'm loving it. It's just I have people in my family that as they mature, they used to tell me, Keisha, it gets better as you get older. And it is, if you take care of your body, you eat well, you'll be okay. I just see a lot of hypertension, diabetes in your future, edema, um, possibly depression if you continue to live the way that you're living right now. Okay. So I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm living my life like it's golden, living my life like it's golden. I will see you guys. I know I have layers on right now because it's cold here in Santa Cruz, California. And I will see you guys later. Bye. Give me a thumbs up. Bye. Bye. Hit the like button on your way out. I appreciate the support, you guys. Thank you. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Bye. Hey, Ruby. Hey, before I go. Hey, Ruby. I'm just about to go, sis. Hey.